Alright, not gonna do a long, crazy intro because I gotta kind of get going here. It's a little late. Hey everyone, this is Agent Ice, and I don't know, I spent a little bit of time tonight playing a little bit of Tarkov just for the heck of it, honestly. Kind of a casual stream, and not doing anything too crazy. Sohn, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope things are going well for you. I didn't see you live, so I didn't know if you were going to be doing anything tonight or not. Or if you were just taking the day off. Hey, no problem, dude. I enjoy watching you play your fighting games and stuff. Oh, you start in an hour. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. I never... So bad at remembering that stuff. Gotcha. You know what? Let me do... I don't think I've got anyone in here yet, but in case anyone watches... Folks, if you like fighting games... you want to see somebody who's a lot better at them than I am, check out Sohn's channel. He's working through a bunch of these games, and yeah, I definitely would not have the patience for it. There's no way. It would drive me nuts. You gonna take a break? I mean, fair enough. Dude, you've been on that grind through those games for a while, man. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Well, hey, I mean, you know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know, take some time and, you know, think about things. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. So it is. I know I've been there myself. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of time doing this stuff. Even if it's just a couple of days a week, you know, it's still a time eater, you know? And then you get thinking like, okay, well, I could be, you know what, it would help if I actually had the game up here. Hold on a second. Let me fix this real quick. You know, you think like, hey, you know, like what could I have done in that time if I wasn't doing XYZ thing? You know, again, I think of that too, because, you know, like you, I've got kind of a small channel as well, right? So like sometimes just kind of like, man, is it worth it some days, you know? So no, I definitely get that. I respect that. But I think I wait. Shoot. I think I goofed. Hold on. No, that one's full. Where's my other thing at? But yeah, I know. A lot of people probably would think like, oh, all you gotta do is just start up thing and do stuff, but you gotta know what to do. And then you gotta do it for a while. There's a lot of setup involved, you know? And, you know, we can't exactly rely on our looks to sell the channel. We gotta actually, do something people are interested in. Oh, dude, I can put rat cola in there. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about doing that before. Oh my gosh. That's brilliant. Alright, it's just recycling a lot of the same ones. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this a little bit differently. Oh shoot, where did it put it? Uh-oh. Where did my... Oh, why is it putting a soda in there? No, don't do that, game. That's stupid. That's the best use for this streamer box yet. Just fill it with soda. I forgot that was a streamer item. I need to update things too, and I have no money. Yeah, that's understandable. Oops, you need booze. There's none of those in Tarkov, sadly, Wesker. If you're looking for some of them, this is not the place. It's pretty flat around here. But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, having those kind of doesn't hurt growing your channel. And you know what's funny? You know, some people would get really pissy over this, but like, you look at a lot of the chicks out there making content, and they find every way they can to sexualize it, which is kind of funny to me. I mean, yeah, it sells. It's smart. Take advantage of the take advantage of the people that are gonna, like, you know, sit there and whatever, goon, I guess, but it's kind of funny because, you know, without a lot of that, a lot of them wouldn't do so hot. But really, I mean, that's kind of the field to exploit, I would say, honestly. Find a bunch of gamer dudes and, you know, do whatever. You know, I might see it in poor taste, but I can't argue with the results. Shook your head, but you're here. The Hornet thing is probably from him doing, yeah, that new Silk, was it Silk Song? I forget what the full name of that game is, but something Silk Song. I wonder if I can... I know I've got a couple Mr. Haldilnick boxes. Ooh, that armor box is getting kind of low. Yeah, that box is full. Maybe I just have two of them. I thought I had... Let's do... Alright, yeah, let's do this. I'll put the beans in there. I gotta f up some inventory space. Keeping way too much stuff, and then the stuff that I keep's not necessarily organized half the time. Like, I could throw these sugars in there. I know I'm gonna use them. I'll be making moonshine like crazy here. Oh, I can, ooh, I can make some of that. I'm getting some ideas already looking at this. Oh, another rat cola. Yep. Yeah, they pretty much just call it Silk Song. I've watched Wesker play that. There's no way in heck I'd have the patience for that crap. That would drive me nuts, that game. There's no way. It's a little bit you know, it's a very platformy type game, which I don't mind necessarily, but like, I don't know, is it really fair to call it Souls-like? I don't know, like, I guess it's, what really makes a game Souls-like? Because, like, if I saw somebody play that game, I would not be like, dude, that's like Dark Souls. Or Demon Souls, even. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like that gets used as shorthand for hard game. You know? It's like, game is hard, but... patch to make it easier. Yeah, no, they did, I remember you saying something about that, Wesker. Them doing that patch. I've got so much ammo, I gotta start using my 9x19 up. I really do. Alright, well, let's... is everything repaired? No. Glad I checked it. Oh, something's done crafting. Let me take a look at that real quick. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was running with somebody the other day, and I got super lucky. I kept getting water filters. And I'm sitting there like, sweet! Easy money that I don't actually need. Sitting at 2 billion freaking rubles, but you know. I don't think the cultists will be spawning in yet. But I think it has to be 22. Do 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 do. Yeah, 22 and 7. So I gotta give it another 19, 18 in game here. That won't be too long. Time moves fast in Tarkov. Metrovania, which is funny, Metrovanias aren't usually hard, but the original Castlevanias were hard. I think it depends on the Metrovania. Hey Danny, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bud. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. I don't know, like, especially a lot of these Metrovanias coming from these smaller studios and stuff lately, some of them are pretty tough. You know, I'd say Hollow Knight kind of is, and I've played some other ones that are a little bit... It just depends. It seems like games are either kind of course, there's going to be ads on Twitch here soon, in about 20 seconds. Seems like the game's either made, like, super casual for, like, you know, most people, or, you know, they make the game, like, tough as heck to play, and they're trying to, like, go for just, like, the hardcore people. It's, I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know. The hardcore games, I think, have been kind of, like, getting a little bit more popular. I like how it cut off the S in Masters. Like, for real, what? That's goofy. Uh-oh. Another one.
Expect them when you are in the hive. The aim like to use them as guards. The aim will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the hive has never fallen. I have upgraded
Is it quiet?
module. You can access devices and doors coated with over.
Should be fairly loud.
Over loud. Search the areas now open to you. If only I could join you, redeem my fallen
Like,
honor
this
in
thing
battle.
is almost
Let
as
my
loud as
light
I
shine.
am.
Good luck. Let the light of ether show you the way.
Oh, the game music's loud for you. Oh, shoot. I just clicked on... Oh, God. What the heck just happened? Oh, no. Ooh. Almost crashed my thing. I don't know. Let's try that. I'll turn down the game music a little bit. There's no music in game once I get in a match, so... I wanted to play something tonight, but I didn't know what. I spent like a crap load of time playing Me-Side, and I didn't really want to go back and play more of it this week. But I might break it out again next weekend or in a couple of weeks. We'll see. I did enjoy that game. I really did enjoy it. Story was kind of interesting, and I could definitely see why the game got so popular. So I can. But let's see. Let's see if I can... No, they're not guaranteed to spawn in, so... We'll see what happens. I ran this earlier with someone. We found the cultist, and the other guy killed the the priest and got one of the rare card keys from him, and then died from a nade that he dropped because he got a little bit too eager to loot. But the cards are worth like 40 mil. I wouldn't mind having another one, not necessarily to sell, because I've got more money than I'll ever need. But it's needed for a quest, and I like to have it in case some people need help with it, because it's stupid expensive. It's probably one of the most expensive items in the game. Really. I don't know why I can't, like... Come on. There we go. He just didn't realize it was nap time yet. Okay. Let's, yeah, I wasn't sure what to play. I was like, do I want to do Ghostbusters? And I was like, I don't know if I feel like doing that because... like, I could do Buster, but playing solo, I'd rather be a ghost. And I didn't know if I wanted to do that. A ghost is fun and all, but like, it is potentially a lot of stress depending on who you're going up against. And some folks in Ghostbusters, they're like, you know, pretty darn good. And a lot of those folks kind of team up. And, yeah. It could be rough. It could be rough. And I just didn't really feel like sweating hard. There's like nothing. Yeah, I don't think that's fudge. Oh, there's a guy. Just went down the hole. Is he gonna come out of the hole? Is he gonna stay in the hole? Where is he? What are you doing, bud? Huh. I don't know what he's doing. He's just like... There's a guy. Ooh. Well, he's not alive anymore. Yeah, I don't think the Colt's here. Unfortunately. Might be better off actually farming for Killa tonight. I've been seeing him pretty regularly. But he's also had a habit of just killing me, so... Whoa, buddy! Some of these things look sus, too, in the, in the thermals, because the cultists don't really show up in the thermals. I almost did Sonic, because, like, I don't know if I feel like doing, like, speedrun practice this late, either. Like, really just trying to figure out, because I wanted to stream something, I just didn't know what. I thought about doing Faz, but solo Faz sucks, and then sometimes, too, like if I played with random people, a lot of folks kind of have that game 100% figured out. And some people are really good. Like, they'll go in and they'll hear like a noise or something and they're like, oh, okay, it's a blah blah blah, and then that's it. Bro had night vision on. A little loud. I should turn down the SFX. Okay. Yeah, the Condor glasses, heck yeah, styling and profiling. After playing Misa, what was your favorite character? I mean, they're all Misa except for the main character. So I mean, I guess technically Misa is. Now, if you mean like what version of her, I don't know. I mean, I suppose the nice one that helps you. I think she's called Kind Misa or Nice Misa. Probably be my favorite. I know, like, looking at fan art and stuff, it seems like, the heck? It seems like a lot of people really like Cappy, but, you know, for me, nah, that's not really, not into the loud party girl persona kind of thing, super overly energetic. Somebody's running. Where's the visitor at? Oh, see him? Ah, he moved! Crap. Well, I fired. Oh, what? No, don't lean peek me, buddy. Is it just him, or is there another guy in here? I thought there was a dude behind the truck, maybe when I... No? No! Dude, the drop shotting, man. What is this? Like freaking Call of Duty? I don't even know if that's actually still a thing in COD. I know it used to be. Everyone drop shotting. And people would complain about it. My intestines are going to be insane tonight because I am eating steak. What, does steak give you like a hard time or something? Does it mess with your stomach? You know, I'm gonna eat this meat. This beef stew. Oh boy. That's rough. I freaking love meat. I am a carnivore, especially a nice fatty cut of meat. Man. Like some prime rib. Oh, I could go for some prime rib. I could always go for prime rib. Like good prime rib. It's gotta be cooked right. It's like, it's real easy to screw up a steak. And it's practically a crime against humanity if you do. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get tried in the Hague for that. But ooh, that's a PMC. I didn't hear him until he slid. Oh god, he's got a frag! No, no! Ooh. Where's your buddy at? Heard a move. Come here. That can't be him. There's no way he ran all the way back there. I better be quick looting this crap. Something's... Bro, you gonna like run from me or what? Guess he is. What ammo is in this? Oh my gosh! Bro's running BP! That could have absolutely destroyed me. Alright then. Well. I gotta take that guy, his teammate, serious. Oh wow, BS ammo here? This is for, oh my gosh, that's for the, ooh. I gotta go ahead and... Oh, he's fighting something out there. I'm so dehydrated from all that alcohol. Oh, that's gonna take forever to unload. Crap. So I want to make sure if I die, I keep it. It's good ammo. 7.62 by 39 BP. I think that punches through class 5. Yeah, well, guaranteed through 4, high chance through 5. Pretty much good chance to punch through whatever I'm using right now. Alright. Toss this piece of junk. But he seems to have been distracted by something else out there that he's fighting. Oh, come on, quit. Oh! Oh! Bro's dead. That guy's dead. Alright. Might be okay. Gonna reload here. He must have been getting into fights with scavs. Oh, I hate that the game does that crap. Shoot, where's my box mag? There it is. Yeah, I don't know if that automatic item placement has ever been beneficial to me. He's done. Problem is, more stuff's gonna come here. There's a lot of bodies and... Oh. Oh, shit. Well, I gotta be careful. That's what they were fighting. That's what they were fighting. The cult is here. Oh, that guy was looking at me. Oh. No! I have no arm stamina. No! I need to get cover. I need cover. I need to get my stuff back. Oh my god. Well, this definitely escalated quickly. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta be super careful. Ooh, that's like half. I gotta reload this. If they come in, I'm not gonna be able to see them. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta be careful. These guys run high-end ammo, so if they hit me, I could easily die in a couple of shots. It's a high risk, high reward type of situation. Come here. Oh, you're not a... I don't know where that scav came from, but the cult didn't mess with him, and they should have. Oh, I'm getting low on ammo, too. Alright. Did you see them? They don't glow in the thermals. They're like cold-blooded or something. Whoa. Thought I heard something behind me. So here's the trick. When you're hunting for cultists, you're not looking for what sticks out and lights up in your thermals. You're looking for what doesn't. It'll look like a black void. Oh, jeez! Woo! Like I said. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm dehydrated. So I've got pain effect. Well, that sucks. Well, keep me from being able to do stuff, but it's gonna make my vision just a touch blurry. Okay, maybe more than a touch. Crap. Is there no drink around here? Shoot. Okay, there's a way around this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do... I don't know if I got him or not. Maybe if I go up here. The problem is, like... Though, it could help me with finding these guys, being up higher. I'm not gonna get my freaking arms stand back as quick. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot right now. That's a tree, not a guy. Oh, thank God, water. Oh, we're good. You know, we're gonna, just to be safe, I'm gonna top off. Alright, that helps a lot. Oh, thank goodness. So I should lose the tremors here relatively quickly. That also keeps me from being able to aim straight. I don't see anybody down there, which is just about as concerning, in truth. Alright, I had to step away there for a second. Fortunately, I didn't get attacked.
Who's this man?
Hey, man. I can't help it if I gotta check on things. Alright, I don't see them. I really don't want to go down there, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. So, here's hoping I don't die! Well, it takes a second for the Tangia thing to queue up. But also, wonder if any of them are in that building. Oh shit, they could be over here too. Oh my god, they could be anywhere. Usually a few of them. Thing is, wherever I go, gotta make sure I've got cover. Alright, nobody's over there. And because I'm using a very low ergonomic gun, my arm stamina drain is horrendous. I can't necessarily tell what I'm shooting at. It's times like these, having a gun with or a scope with more zoom would be nice, but yeah, that's a trade-off. I think that's just a fence. I'm gonna reload this guy and hope nobody runs up on me. But yeah, anyway, Wesker, yeah, by the time it queues up and everything, and also there's just a delay in general on the stream too. Yeah, it can be slow. That reminds me, so when I was doing Thief Simulator with my buddy Captain Ocean the other day, people were trying to send Tangias and stuff aimed at him, but unfortunately only I was able to see them, just because of how frick. Thought I heard something. This crap's making me paranoid, dude. Didn't see anyone move. That might be a dead guy there. Again, it's hard to tell because they don't really show up on the thermals. gosh. I really hate the fact that this thing has such low ergonomics. It's the only downside. I really love the M60, but, you know, carrying a big freaking gun like this, yeah, it's not going to be very ergonomic at all. Oh, I heard somebody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not the... Shit. Alright. I have a rough idea where one of them is. Actually, two of them. One guy's over there on the far right. There he is. Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Oh my God, my helmet just ate a bullet! Oh, my face shield! That's why I wear class 5 protection. Oh, I'm low on time here. I don't know if... They're being very elusive. Oh, and with this crack the way it is, it's gonna be hard to see them. Shit. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to properly fight them. They're being cowards. They're not charging me, and with that crack right there, that's gonna unfortunately put me out of commission. I'm very happy though that it saved me. Like, I could have died very easily there. I wonder what type of ammo he hit me with. That sucks. I really wanted and that's the other thing. I gotta get across town and everything yet. Dang it. Why did he have to hit? See, like, trying to aim where that's at, tricky as heck, man. Like, anywhere toward the center of that face shield, that is the worst place to get nailed. Oh my God. Like I said, I'm just happy I survived. Because a lot of times when they shoot you in the head, you ain't gonna live. But those guys, man, they were like super sneaky. I think part of the problem is they got in a fight with the PMCs and stuff. And if I had to do it over again, I would have, and I knew they were there, I would have just let the PMCs fight them and then pick off the cultists and then kill off the PMCs. But like, I had no way of knowing. I didn't see anything, and because they were all like kind of behind cover and crap. Oh my God, dude. After taking that shot to the face. Oh God. That was absolutely nuts, man. And that's the thing, of all the places they could have shot me is right in the head, and that's what they do, man. That's what they freaking do. I'm very lucky I'm not dead right now. Super lucky. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if it'll tell me what I got hit by in the head or not. Probably not, because I healed it up, but I'm really curious what type of ammo that was, because they, like I said, they run high pen stuff. It wouldn't have deflected off the face shield, I know that much. So, and that was dead center too, man. That was dead center. Oh my gosh. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Did I kill? I did kill one of them. I killed a sectant. But there was still like one or two other guys. And I killed players. Yeah. That was another problem. I just had a lot of stuff to fight that was getting in my way. Dude, I don't believe that. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hope I can repair the face shield so I don't have to buy a new one. That would suck really bad. Oh man. Oh, the filter sold. Holy smokes, dude. Like, what in the heck? Oh boy. I just... Wow. I think that got my blood going more than the 300 milligrams of caffeine I took before starting the stream. Oh, I didn't check to see what I got hit by. Ah, whatever. That was dumb. It probably, like I said, it probably wouldn't show anyway because I healed it, but... Oh my gosh, dude. That was crazy. Got a lot of good ammo out of that. Got some other valuable stuff that I don't really need or really need to sell. Got way too much money. Like, people are like, people look at that and they're like, man, where do you go to loot run? I'm like, my secret is I just play the game. I just freaking play the game. That's all I do. I don't, like, early on when you don't have a lot of options and, like, stuff costs a lot, I can understand low on money. But, like, you get to the point where you have more money than you really have anything to use it on. And that comes a lot quicker now because you can't just buy this stuff for your hideout. You know, they... Oh, these are... Yeah, they're always cheap. Oh. But... Yeah, Wesker, I don't know if you're still around now, but dude, that was a really awesome clip you had there. That's lucky you caught something like that. And that was such a good manifestation, too. Like, damn, dude. That was so good. Very impressive. Very impressive. Alrighty. Yeah, I've always been kind of interested in that stuff. Yeah, no, I mean that was legit, dude. I know a lot of the shows, like the Ghost Hunter shows on TV and stuff, are kind of bullshit. But I don't know, like the whole ghosts and all that stuff, demons, whatever. Now that shit, like, as far as I'm concerned, that is all entirely real. I've experienced stuff myself where, like, there's just no doubt. There's just no doubt at all, quite honestly. Like, some of the stuff is insane. I have this, like, special yellow flare. I don't know how much night we have left. I'm gonna take a couple more nades with me. Oh, that's extra bandage I can do something with later. Yeah, I went through a bunch of ammo that raid too. You know, this thing's kind of beat up to crap and back. Maybe I might just retire it, honestly. It's been a good gun. Very happy with it. But I think I'm gonna retire it. Could probably sell that, sell that. Someone will buy that too, I'm sure. Well, if you can't buy a bipod, there's one for 50,000 rubles. Sell that guy for 50. Wow, nobody's like... I'm gonna keep that, not sell it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that video and I'm like, I know exactly what that is. By the way, how you doing, Pluto? Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, nice try. Pluto here tried to send me a... It's like kind of an old video. It's this car driving down a road. And it's like, you know, lots of greenery and stuff. It's like a nice, like, country road kind of thing somewhere. And then all of a sudden, this person, like, jumps up in front. They're like, ah! It's meant to be a jump scare. But I had a teacher in college show us that video once, kind of as a joke. And honestly, like, the way that the person comes onto the screen, too, like, it's not really... If they did it differently, it probably would actually be a good jump scare, or a better one. Okay. Oh, sweet, I can repair the helmet, face shield, let's go. Dude, I can't believe I ate a bullet to the face, man. I can't believe that. That was crazy. Absolutely nuts, man. Like, wow. What the heck? I've got way too many of these. I'm gonna sell these. 27,700, sure. Oh, I can't post anything else in there right now. Okay, I was gonna sell these, but I guess I won't. Joke's on me. Alright. I do have other gear, though, to take in. And 2 images, and you're so focused, the jump scare, it's pretty good. Yeah, that would work. That would definitely work. That's like kind of the trick to it, though, right? You gotta catch the person off guard somehow. Oh, I have a rig on. I can sell these. But yeah, those jump scare things are kind of funny. Some of them. Like, I can be jumpy. I will admit it, I can be jumpy. But it just depends. For me, like, something that actually gets to me is, like, kind of like, you know, the creepy stalker type deal. So, like, when I was playing Me Side, the parts of that game, of all the crazy nonsense, the parts of that game that got me were like when those freaking dolls were following you. Like, that I don't like at all. You know? Just like, it's an actual threat, it's following you, and it'll kill you, and it's creepy. Like, that will get me. That'll mess with me. I hate stuff being behind me. Like that. And it's like, you gotta keep an eye on it, or you'll get attacked. Big Scary versus Indie Horror Round 1. Nice. What would you do if you saw Eddie Alyssa at your door? Well, I'd be very, very concerned considering they're video game characters. So if they showed up at my door, that would be very, Yeah, that would be something. But besides that, being a factor, I don't know. Like, I'd probably grab my nearest long-range hole puncher and you know, just keep it by, you know, just in case I need it. But alright, so I'm not gonna have range so much with this setup, but hope you. I mean, if I get turned into a plushie, I mean that's kind of it. You know, like that's the thing. It's like, how much of a chance do you really have in that kind of a scenario? You know, you're dealing with some really crazy stuff at that point. I'm gonna try to sell that ammo. Maybe that's a little steep, I don't know, but... Alright, give me 1 second. We're gonna go back in, I guess. Alright, so... And that's the thing, too, like, okay, so what do they do? Like, are they gonna be... So if they did show up, right, would they be hostile toward me? Or, you know, would they be, you know, relatively pleasant? Because that matters, too, right? You know, in theory, I wouldn't have done anything to make them angry, so they shouldn't be after me. Like I said, in theory. KA Steel, that's, Do I have any more Class 5s? TC Guardian, yeah, that's a... do I have any more TC Guardian? I think that's a 6. I'm pretty sure Steel and Termite are all 6s, yeah. Trying to go through my heavy Class 6 plates. Nesca, that's a... Lotus, I think, is 5, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wanna go in with halfway decent plates for what I'm dealing with. Neither. Yeah, like that's the thing. I'd have to know what they're doing. Also, like, what are the odds that both of them would actually be willing to cooperate? You know? Like, there's a lot of factors there. Not to, like, overthink it, even though I probably kind of am. But, like, there's a lot going on there I would have to consider. Do we have any more night? We do have some more night. So let's go back to customs here. See what kind of trouble I can get myself into. Maybe encounter the cultists again. But, dude, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy running into them. But I couldn't... You know, maybe what I should have done is gone up the left side, but I didn't know if they were in that building. The fact that the PMCs came through and fought with them really screwed everything up for me. Because they got aggroed and moved around and all that craziness. Yeah. By the way, if you ever have caffeine, you get the jitters, or you're just like really wired and you need to like, oh no, the stupid thing's still there. What the heck? It's not supposed to. Hold up. What the heck? That's supposed to fix the crack. But anyway, potassium. Potassium, that. Don't overdo it, but banana, tomatoes, certain nuts will help with that. I actually learned that trick watching a YouTube video. There's like a medical doctor that talks about all these people that get rushed to the ER with all these issues. And this one guy, he was a weightlifter. And a lot of people who like lift weights and stuff, or they'll take like they'll have like some caffeinated drink. It's supposed to help with performance and stuff. Oh, hey, I'm actually selling things now. Sweet. Means I can post more stuff on here. But yeah, all those folks, like, they'll take caffeinated drinks and stuff. So what happened was he accidentally put powdered caffeine in his drink that he took to the gym with him instead of his protein powder, and he drank it. So he drank like some ridiculous amount of caffeine, and he ended up, of course, having some very serious issues, got rushed to the ER. And what they did is, when they figured out he was like, essentially poisoned by the caffeine, they gave him, through IV, they gave him potassium. And apparently the potassium, so like caffeine, it stimulates things so your muscles contract more, and potassium acts kind of as a relaxer. So I guess the receptors or whatever that caffeine goes into, the potassium ones also fit in. So that's what they ended up doing. They gave him potassium through an IV, and they actually saved him. F Shadow. Why F Shadow? Shadow's still alive. Shadow, you're still alive, right? She's got a lot of cutesy costume stuff. I really wish I could get Shadow to interact with the YouTube chat. I don't know how I'd be able to do that with my current setup, but someday I want her to be able to interact with all three. That was kind of the idea with, part of the idea with my chat unifier program I made that now I can't use because in the mod, okay. What the heck? What the heck? Somebody posted a scam on your province you receive, oh boy. Gotta love scammers on the internet being scammers. Jeez. Yeah, a couple of people. Where am I? Oh, I spawned here. Hey, this is... So me spawning here, I don't know if this is a good sign or not. So I'm near where the cultists would be. But if I spawn here, I don't know if the cultists will not spawn. Oh god, what? I heard like... I just heard like an army of dudes running. Why do these guys have to move every time? Like, y'all really, guys? Alright. I was like, why is this gun loud? Then I remembered, oh yeah, this one's not suppressed. Alright, sorry, there's somebody who was pinging me about something. Unfortunately, it wasn't anything I could deal with. Loot have been buffed. I don't know if I'd necessarily say loot has been buffed. Although I think the marked rooms have been a little bit better. I don't normally run the marked rooms these days because I just don't have a reason to. But let's see. Yeah, I got my pineapple. But I know the couple of times I've been in a marked room, it's been a lot better than it has been. So it might very well be buffed. Normal loot, I haven't really seen much in an improvement in, but I think the marked rooms are a tad better. By the way, how you doing, Magic? Welcome to the stream. Hoping I can find me some culties. Oh, well, we found good things. You know, I'm just gonna put that there. I ran into some last raid, and then I took a bullet to the face, which I survived. Thankfully, because I was running a Riz T. And level 5 armor on your face does block bullets. So there's a guy down there. 300 lockpicks, better cancel that order. That's a lot of lockpicks, man. Yeah, I like having a... Wait. I can't... That's not a guy, that's like wall. Oh, there's homies down here. I find Luger's actually a fairly decent 9x19 round. I know a lot of people scoff at 9x19 and SMGs in general, but I don't know, I like it. It is generally reliable in my experience. In theory, that person should be hurting really bad. Oh, frick! Oh, God. What is going on? I feel like I'm like third-partying the AI or something here. Did I get him? No. I don't... This is a little bit bouncier. Did they increase the recoil of the MPX? Okay, so there's a PMC and a scav. Come on. This guy's like running around at the speed of sound. I might have to get a little bit closer. I can't tell if he looked up or he threw something. I saw some arm movements that did concern me a little bit. How did I not hit you, bro? I talked up Luger, now I'm gonna like not be able to kill these dudes. That would be my luck. I don't want to push because I do. Have a nice trip, buddy. Oh, I forgot I put that on. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know why. This seems like it's recoiling a lot more than I remember it recoiling in the past. I wonder if I would be better. Well, nah, I don't know. Uzi might perform better, maybe. But oh. Yeah, Uzi might perform better, I'm not sure. Honestly. You know what? The heck with it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right here. This is like a special flare that I got a while back. Oh, I'd already checked that, duh. Where's the flare? Oh, there it is. It's so weird how the flares kind of work visually in this game. I also wish the suppressors didn't make the guns just freaking die super quick. That to me seems really dumb. And why they thought that was a good idea, I have no idea. I mean, the ergo penalty you take is already terrible enough, in my opinion. And that could, especially in PvP, be the difference between whether you die or not. Let's see what we get out of the crate. Come on, buddy. So this was actually a flare that I got for a quest, and I ended up not having to use it because I already had the stuff that I needed. But I was supposed to call in this drop and then pick up the crate, which... Is that gonna spawn on the other side? It is spawning on the other side. What the heck? Watch it land on top of the train. That would be the biggest troll ever. That really would. That'd be the biggest troll. Oh, it's gonna be on the other side. Dude, really? Can you drop that in a worse spot, pilot? Like, come on. I'm gonna be like out in the open checking this thing. Yep, for real. You know what I haven't found for a while? I haven't found a marked key. Really like one of those. Bad crate was bad. Gross. Just why? Why RNG? Oh, baby. Oh, we got Quake Maker. Dang, son. That guy was... Hey, what the heck? Would love to connect Discord. Yeah, I'd love to, like, ban you. Because you're a bot, not a real person. If you are a real person, well, that's even worse, because, yeah, you're kind of just sending pre-written messages. But totally. I'll slow Jiwi this, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I did try doing the P90, but man, the mag reload time is horrendous on that thing. I can't do it. I mean, yeah, you could go in with 5,000 mags pre-packed and everything, but when it's more painful to reload than my light machine gun, it's just mechanically a bad weapon. There's no other way about it. I got him through the fence. Let's go. I'm surprised that hit him. Did I get him? He might be dead. Like, I know this isn't really meant to be a high velocity gun, but it would be kind of nuts. If I could put a better barrel, like a longer barrel on this. I already checked this guy. This is the new victim. A little disappointed we didn't get cultists this time, but they did spawn in last time. It's just didn't get to finish him off. But I am very happy that my face shield saved me, so I'm not gonna complain. Is there any alcohol in here for me? Oh, there's sugar. Yeah, I'll take that. I have uses for that. PS12. Ash 12 is kind of fun to run until you have to shoot something far away, and then like it just feels like you have a shotgun with really big slugs. Although in some ways it's worse than using a shotgun at range. I'm not going to say that shotguns are terrible in Tarkov, but usually I find that I want something that works really good as a multi-purpose weapon. And oh my gosh, another CMS. Okay. And most things just don't seem to be very good multi-purpose weapons to me. Granted, this thing isn't exactly super great, but I'm not shooting at anything too far away. But shotgun, man, that range drop off is horrendous. I don't know what that is. Oh, I have, apparently it's a car key. It's like not even interesting. Well, since this kinda just to be stupid. Oh my god, I actually hit him. Okay. Yeah, no, okay, this setup's not too bad. I probably did ping that guy up on, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's about all the farther I needed to shoot. I do wish I had a little less recoil. PP, that's some weak PP. That ammo. Come on. You gotta like finesse it here. But yeah, I was actually playing this earlier today, helping out some new folks with quests. I do like helping the new people, but at the same time, it almost like... Oh, intelligence. I need some of that in my life. Need some intelligence. But in some ways, it almost kind of feels pointless to help out folks right now because the game's gonna... Well... PVE, the people who want to do the campaign, BSG is saying like you gotta wipe your account. So the folks that aren't really that far in the game, they it's like, do I take the time to like help these people get gear and teach them stuff because they're literally going to be starting over from the beginning and have to run through all their beginner tasks again after the wipe? Alright, that's just an object. Everything looks like a cultist to me anymore. And I think PvE Tarkov's fun. I did PvP for years just because that was the only option we had. And I gotta say, in my opinion, PvE Tarkov is, for the most part, a hell of a lot more enjoyable. You know, you do PvP, you gotta like... You're kind of stuck playing certain ways, and you can't really take your time to experience the maps unless like you're super ratting around. But then you've got a bunch of other folks that are just kind of sitting around waiting for someone to walk by. So it's like, well, I could deal with this. And then, of course, you got the hackers. And I mean, like, you can get mad about them, but pretty much every shooter's got cheaters in it. And it doesn't really seem to matter what kind of anti-cheat any company uses or how invasive it is on the computer. They all got cheaters. They all got cheaters. So It's oh, I got hand tremors. I'll wait for that to go away. It'll get me some more immunity. And, you know, in something that's not quite as high stakes, it's kind of whatever. Like, okay, they killed me. I'll go into another, you know, I'll just respawn and everything. When you actually lose stuff for dying, it does suck. And even Arena, like Arena, you know, if somebody is in there, like aimbotting or something, you know, like, so what, kind of? Like, yeah, it's obnoxious, but you're not gonna actually lose anything from it. But if you're doing ranked or whatever too, you can get penalized for leaving if you don't want to deal with it. It's the only kind of downside. But I know Arena's not that big. I don't know if they're selling Arena on Steam too. I would imagine they would. They should. Especially since they just linked ref to PVE and it's linked to PvP too. But yeah, PVE, you don't have to worry about any of that crap. And you can just kind of do whatever. You just have to worry about the bots insta-head tapping you. Or just lasering you. I mean, that, you know, it is what it is, but... And not having to do wipes anymore is absolutely amazing. That's one reason, too. I'm a little bit sore that they're telling us, hey, we can add the campaign, but you gotta wipe in order to play it. Because I'm sitting here like, dude, I was told we weren't gonna have to wipe in PvE. And now you're telling us we gotta wipe, or we can't actually play the full game that we paid for? A little bit odd to me. But let's see here. I gotta like clean out some stuff in here. Holy crap. I'm accumulating too much jank. So I am. You know, because there's people like, well, I wouldn't have bothered with PvE if I knew you were gonna do this to us. What I'm hoping is they be smart and give everyone in PvE, whether they wipe or not, access to those quests. But the people that don't wipe, they get it delayed. You know, wait a few months and then give them access to it. I think that would be fair. Oh my god, the Tangia thing's in the way. I hate that. It's always there when I'm interacting with something up at the top of my screen. Never misses a beat, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Because that's the thing, if they don't give that to people, they're just gonna find another way to experience it. And you know, that'll drive people away from standard Tarkov. Which my understanding, based on the numbers, most people are playing, like, PvE. There's more people that play it than not at all. Like, even a lot of the, like, hardcore PvP people that were like, that's lame, they're starting to come around and be like, you know what, this ain't so bad. We sat here and made fun of you and said how lame you were, but you know what, like, we grew up, we're not 5 years old anymore. We tried it. We actually found out, you know what? It's fine. It's nice and enjoyable. Why is this game freezing up? Like, hardcore. I think it's kind of funny that the PvP players were being the way they were. Now, it's not entirely... oh my goodness, no. You know, it's not entirely to be unexpected. Usually PvP-oriented games are full of really just kind of room temperature IQ folks. That just kind of want to be dicks. But... like I said, even some of those folks are starting to come around. They're like, you know what? This isn't too bad. They might still prefer PvP. Understandably so. But, you know, they're not... not quite as crazy as they once were. Which, hey, you know what? Whatever. Two ways to experience Tarkov, which I think makes the game even better. And I think a lot, that other thing too, like, my understanding is this game was originally meant to be a single player game, and then they realized how much money it would cost to actually make a single player game with a campaign and stuff, and they're like, there's no way we can do this. We gotta raise money. So they made it PvP because it doesn't require as much content to be available for a PvP game. You set up an arena and you tell people to shoot each other in it. But so that's one thing that is kind of funny about some of those folks. Let's see, 40 health regen, get the health and vitality, 180, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're good on that. I could pop a PNB. Get 40 seconds of halfway decent regen. But who's oh, the pings, man, the pings. It is what it is. Alright, so since there's no night raid, let's go to interchange, see if I can run into Mr. Killa. And hopefully he doesn't kill me. But I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful about how I go about this. I need to turn off that alert about the Tangia party stuff. Because really, it doesn't get utilized enough for that to even matter. I think there's a way I can toggle that off so that doesn't pop up. I don't remember where that's at. Oh, well, I'm in raid. I'm not going to worry about it. Shoot. Okay, so he could be pretty much anywhere in here. If he even spawned in. Oof. I think one thing that would make this game better is if the really rare stuff and the higher end stuff was just almost impossible to get. You know, I need to actually work on point aiming. But then again, oh my gosh, dude. Scav army much, my guy? Okay, then. Thank you, come again. Jeez. That was kind of ridiculous. Right off the bat, just like 4-man stack of scavs. Oh. And then I'm gonna deal with PMCs. This isn't good. I'm low. I'm really low. Oh no. Oh shit, is that Killa? That helmet looks a little sus, my guys. I'm getting the hell out of here. Whoa! I have no idea what I'm fighting. Freaking A, man. I kind of wish, like, the loudness of your shots actually changed things. Like, if your gunshots are more quiet, maybe things don't, like, crawl out of every corner of the map and hunt you down. I know they were going to have a stat for how loud the rounds are, and I don't know if that got scrapped. But that would have been really nice to implement. I like how the dude drinks it and then puts the cap back on. It's like, bro finished it. There's danger everywhere. He's just gonna drop it on the ground anyway, but he's like, you know, I'm gonna screw the cap back on this. Because reasons. The good old Keter. And the Clin. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna throw nades at me or not. Dang, I should have taken more ammo. Oh wow. Might as well top off while I'm safe, right? Oh, come on. Every time I look at somebody, they just start running as fast as possible, bro. I totally shot your legs up. I don't know, some of these scavs, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're not gonna run to an actual player in PvP running like that usually. I mean, I guess they could have popped a painkiller or something beforehand, but I don't know. Seems like it's a lot less. Did you die? No. What the heck? There's a guy down there now. Stop moving around. Right through the crack in the boxes. I think he's dead. Might have hit him. Maybe what I ought to do is work on DMRs. Some of the rounds for those DMRs are nuts. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep walking, not... Oh, another guy. Did I get him through the thing? Nice. That guy keeps like peeking down there. Yeah, I'm running out of ammo. This isn't great. But this is kind of what I mean. Like, if you want to fight hordes of scavs, the way they act right now is actually really freaking nice. But if you don't, it's like, well, I spent the entire raid in like 1 or 2 spots because I couldn't get out. Hello. I don't know if that one dude I killed was actually killer or not. I'm kind of thinking... Oh, this dude had a vow? What? What ammo you running, bro? SP5? Could be better, but... Oh. Derp. That's an alright backup gun. I could take out a dude or two with it. If I had to. UN. Not the greatest. PS ammo. Thanks, guy. Well, like POS ammo. What? I killed a bunch of PMCs. I didn't even realize I took out as many as I did. What the heck? This guy's running 5s? Okay, buddy. I'll just go up that to get the XP. Had a Saiga. Has good taste. What the heck, man? Another? Oh my gosh, dude. What? Bro. SP6! Dude, this guy could have, like, ended my whole career. Easily. Easily! Dude, what the heck? These guys were all juiced up. It wasn't Killa, but he definitely could have killed me. With that setup. Ooh, jeez. Dude, that echo too, when you're running, you're near a wall. That screws with me so much. That'd be even worse in PvP. Alright, I'm getting low on ammo. I need to think about getting out. Hope I got a lot of XP for my submachine gun skill. My goal is eventually to max out all the weapon class skill trees. I'm at 25 with SMGs. I'm at 20 or 21, I think, with light machine gun. Shotgun somewhere around 20 as well, I think. No, I've got so many nades. Okay, nobody yelled. So unless Killa doesn't care that I'm lobbing nades, may not be in here. At least right now. And it is getting super cold. I think I'm gonna put up my window after I get out of here. Ooh. So, herring is a fairly decent item to loot. You could get a lot of it in here. And it usually sells pretty well in the flea market. You can get anywhere from 20 to like 50k for it, depending on... Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Depending on what's going for at any given point in time. So it's a 10 out of 10 recommended thing to grab, at least for now. Oh, I can potentially get some more immunity. Squash is another good one. This goes for a bit too, usually. About the same range. It's one thing I always recommend to newer players once they get the flea market. Usually I recommend that they learn interchange almost right away. It's fairly easy to figure out how to get out. You just got to get time management down. Geez, more max energy. Let's go. But you come here, there's always going to be food, especially in PvE. PvP... What? Where was that at? Yeah, especially PvE, there's just gonna be a lot of food there. So that makes it really awesome for somebody who doesn't have high metabolism. Oh, green battery, give me. And it gives you a good opportunity to level it up. Especially since things that'll dehydrate you also spawn there. So those are kind of nice to have. I don't know, somebody's in there. But I'm all weighted down and stuff. I don't really want to go back into the fray. And it's nighttime and I'd rather just hunt cultists instead of Killa. They're a little bit more fun to find. Do wish the AI wouldn't necessarily always shoot you straight on in the face. Like, if they're gonna do headshots, why not make them actually hit places where the helmet's angles are actually gonna potentially let you live? Because in theory, it's supposed to... Did I use all of my... Oh, here it is. In theory, if they don't hit the helmet head on, the bullet kind of comes at an angle, it can ricochet. But that mechanic almost never seems to come in play. At least on the helmets, I rarely notice it. Now, something like the face mask, the Chinese one, that one actually usually works fairly well. One slug. Excuse me. But, man, I wish the Taz was more useful as a rifle or a gun, whatever. It's so bad. I wish we had something at least that was semi-auto that would shoot those rounds. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just finding everything of value. Toilet paper. That's honestly whatever. Shadow, what's your favorite boss in Tarkov? Of course it's gonna be Killa. Ooh, that'd be a tough one. That would be a tough one. What would my favorite boss be in this game? Only reason why I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for the debuff to go away so I can get my XP for immunity. Let's see. Yeah, what boss kind of is my favorite? I don't know. Zayachi's kind of cool. I mean, you don't really get to fight him, but some blind dude that's a cultist and snipes people and is ridiculously busted. I mean, yeah, you know what? Kind of a badass. I do wish though that there was like there was a boss that was like an SMG user or something. I think that'd be cool. Like realistically, in most games, I actually do prefer to use a submachine gun. But Tarkov, because of the way that it plays, sometimes it's not really ideal. Anyway, I'll be right back, folks. Hit the old restroom real quick. Oh my god, it's dark in here. Okay, well. And I'm gonna shut that window. That's much better. 300 lock picks, dude. That's a lot of lock picks. Ooh. At some point, I need to get back on my Sonic 1 speed running. I've kind of been neglecting that a lot lately. And I need to get back to it. Alright. Well, let's go back in and see if we can get some cultists. I want to get one of those cards, man. Just need one card. Alright. So the reason I grabbed this, besides it being a backup, is I could take a couple of parts off it and it's worth a lot more money. Doesn't. All of the SP6. I need to start running that ammo again. I'm starting to get too much of it. Nine by 39 can be an excellent caliber, but it's a little bit situational too. Definitely gonna have some trouble shooting long range with it. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had all this stuff. Oh, and I have these. Jeez. If anyone out there does have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. I need to get rid of it. All right. Those are done, and I can craft more. It's one thing I always try to stress. Oh. Oh, give me that. That's super cheap. That's one thing I always try to stress when I'm teaching new players the game. Work on your hideout. That is just as important as getting your quests done. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard that. Need stuff to sell so I can post more crap on the market. Market's slowing down tonight. I'll get rid of some stuff that I know is going to sell pretty quick. Just to get it off my hands. Dude, that was nice. Class 5. All full health. Some people like running this. I don't like it so much because there's no neck protection. And with my luck, I'm always getting necked. I'm always getting the neck, man. Probably shouldn't have posted that one, but whatever. Let's... I had to buy some more Meldonin soon. Tell you what, folks, getting immunity up, it's a really nice skill, but man, it is the hugest pain in the butt to level. It takes so much stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Craft some energy drinks. But yeah, these energy drinks and melatonin, those two things really awesome. You can run Obdalos 2, but Obdalos 2 makes you take damage over time, which kind of sucks. You could pop Propital to counteract that, but for how long the duration on that effect is, you're gonna be popping like at least 3 Propital. And then if you forget or you get caught up in a fight, you completely forget that you need to keep that buff up. Oh, I need to repair my gun. You could end up in some serious trouble. Because the game would be like, hey, you got limbs at like half health. You're dying. Gives you a lot of XP, but and a lot of good stat buffs, but it'll really mess you up if you're not careful. So I just stick with melatonin. All it does is take away your hydration and energy, but you know, you got to make sure you have food and stuff on hand. If you have max metabolism, it's not so bad, or at least high metabolism, but it's still kind of rough. Just want a slightly longer barrel for that guy, that's all. Just slightly longer. Squeeze a little bit more velocity out of it. Or they can make 500 Blackout not as mediocre as it is. Alright. Drink that, pop a melatonin. And we're off to the races. Oh, I should have taken that out, whatever. It's actually not a bad spawn, it's on the right side. My plan is, though, once this game does release on Steam, I'm not gonna be wiping. I'm just way too far into the game to see that as worth it. I'll probably end up just spending a lot of time helping out the newer folks getting into the game with the Steam release, because I'm sure that'll attract a lot of folks. This is a fun game, but it's very rough to play by yourself starting out, not really knowing anything. There's a lot to learn. Really, if I had the time for it, I wouldn't even necessarily mind making a server. But there's so many people that have servers for helping people out. Now, I don't know kind of the quality of the help some folks get, because a lot of people mean well. They really do when they're trying to help out new folks, but they'll do things that are kind of counterproductive when trying to help these folks out. Like a really common one I run into is, okay, there's no, I like to check the back of that car. Sometimes armor repair kit spawns in there, and those are just really nice to look for. This map has a couple of spawns for them. But, for example, I helped a guy today. Alright. the person who originally offered to teach him some stuff and assist him with quests bought him made him a really nice M4. Had a jailbreak on it and everything. Really, really decent gun. Oh god, somebody's up on the gun. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Oh yeah, he's totally on that gun. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna smack him in the head with Luger from this range. Well, especially with my refresh rate and everything. That's a... And pen, that's gonna be a little sus. But they got this guy an M4. Arguably, one of the best guns in the game. There's only one problem. You don't really have access to any good ammo for that gun early on. It's the same thing with really 545 by 51 and 54, although people don't usually give 54s, but I've seen like people give new R's and stuff, right? MK17s, if you prefer. But folks don't have access to ammo for that, like, at all. What in... I don't even recognize... Dude, that bro is on the gun. Bro is on the gun. Somebody's shooting there. I don't know if that's Sniper Scav or someone else. I'll move that in there. That's all right to pop for some. Who's shooting? Reason I'm interested in what's going on over there is to make sure there's no cultists in the area. I don't see an indication of them. Oh boy. These bots on Twitch, man, I tell you what. They are crazy. Alright. Also, this is a good place to get your Celoas, which I think they're good in general. They'll heal a lot. Yeah, it's a 1x2. But when you use an IFAK or an AFAK... Oh my god. Alright, I took a shot. I don't know if that hit or not. Probably not, knowing the muzzle velocity and stuff for this, but... Wait, did I actually get him? Oh, somebody killed that dude on the ground. Yeah, I didn't do that. So that means somebody else is out there. Like, I shot up there at somebody, but I didn't make that body. Ooh, and I'm hearing more gunfire. That's unsuppressed. That's somewhere on the other side of Fortress. That might be an old gas. There's so much shooting. Is the boss over there? Because usually if it's cultists, they have suppressed fire. And that's definitely not sounding suppressed. Still though, if you're doing this at night, you gotta watch like this whole general area. But the cultists, they don't show up on thermals, which I'm using. But they do also show up on thermals. They do and they don't. So because they don't really emit heat, they actually are kind of like, they look like, you know, shadow people. I guess it's probably the best way to put it. You know, they're just black. So if you see something that looks like the shape of a person, but it's like kind of like a really light gray or straight up black. You're probably dealing with a cultist. I didn't know you could open that. I've never tried that before. That's cool. I don't know what's with all that shooting. And if you get up really close to the cultists, generally they're gonna pull out their knife and run at you. Sometimes they will still shoot at you, but they're supposed to just kind of run out of hiding and try to poke you with the knife because it poisons you. Dude, what? Alright, I'm gonna take that. Ooh, vodka. Yes, please. I'll pop that guy. Not quite as much XP as a Meldonan's gonna. Oh, M62, and that's for 300. No, it's not 300 blackout. That's 762 by 51. Okay, still not bad. Let's do. Oh! Did you hear that? Oh my god. Someone's in here fighting. Really wish I wasn't drinking now. PMC. He had armor, so I had to shoot him in the head. Doesn't have to have enough power to penetrate class 6 armor. Just has to touch him in the face. All right. But yes, sound very important in this game. Sometimes one of the best things you could do, whether it's PvE or PvP, especially PvP though, just kind of sit and listen for a minute. Maybe, maybe even at the very least temporarily turn up your volume. Sit and listen and wait. Bro, what? Wait a second. Oh, shoot! These are guards! They got the blue camo. That means Rashala's here somewhere. Oh, I gotta be extra careful. Given the opportunity, these guys will wreck my day. Ha. That makes more sense why there was a guy on the gun. Where's your friend at? That's weird. They're not usually all up here. Okay, well, that's the boss and his guards. Good old Reshala. Like I said, you want to sit and listen. Pay attention to details. Because if I didn't notice that he had the pants he did, I wouldn't have known that the boss or his guards were here. That and the fact that that guy looked like he was geared like a PMC, but didn't, oh my gosh, what ammo does this guy have? Oh, it's GT. Bro, you're cheaping out on me. You gotta be extra careful. These guards will like insta head tap you. The way they buffed them lately, or recently, rather. Dude, what gun is that? Also, folks, if you're watching and you want to see more, you like what you see, make sure you give me a follow wherever you're watching me at. Oh god, this guy had 5.6A1. I'm glad he didn't get to shoot me. Might take that gun. That's some money. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I? Oh, I don't remember if... No, I came in here and... I don't remember if I shot him when I came in here or if I did actually... That dude. I don't remember what I did. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. He's dead and I'm not. And he could have really messed me up with that ammo. Did I hear something? Also, nades. Yeah, I did. Nades are really good, both PvE and PvP, for getting a target to move. And also, the AI will respond to nades usually. You'll either hear them run off, if you're really listening, and oftentimes they'll yell. But if you try to nade multiple times in a row, they may not respond vocally. What in the heck is going on over there? Like, there's somebody with a really, like, nasty sounding gun. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I kind of want to see if I can find out, but I'm also a little bit, a little bit worried about doing that. Well, whoever that is, he's seen better days. Okay. I'm gonna check this guy out, see if he's my mystery dude. Looks like he's just a... Oh, there's a body there too. Oh my gosh! Okay. Well then. Alright. Yeah. Bro had a gun. He had a lot of... What the heck? He's a certified loot pinata at this point. No, 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 don't Porshili me, don't Porshili me. Whatever that means, I don't speak Russian. Oh my god. So glad this is a more ergonomic gun. That guy had a freaking slick! Dude, that's class 6 plates. Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna drop that thing. I don't really need these, like, partially used water bottles. But I want that thing. It's gonna be heavy. Oh boy, it's heavy. But... 995? Dude. Guaranteed through class 5. Well then. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to check out what was going bump in the night. Jeez. 762 by 51? It's kind of nicely modded, really. You can pick that bad boy up and just use it as is. It's got really good durability. That's a banger of a gun, man. Quite literally, even. Good stimulant. Oh, I'm gonna throw it for the heck of it. I'm gonna drink that just to get my energy back. I don't really need it. I kind of wish that the smoke grenades affected the AI. Sadly, it doesn't. PvP, it can be okay. I think you can still see through the smoke with thermals. And in general, if somebody's got an angle on you or something and they're like trying to snipe at you, you could just listening. What's up, buddy? You know what? Let's oh. Oh. Oh no. That's right. Wait, that was a red tracer. What was in that? I'm not sure what was in that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna swap these around. Red trace ammo? Oh yeah, that's right. It was oh yeah. Thank you for your sacrifice, random PMC dude that I stalked. A dead guy down there. I'm not gonna mess with that. I need to get out of here. I'm so full of loot. I don't even know if I have room for this crap. Oh, that's just lights. Campfires, lights, all that stuff will show up in the thermals. You know, every type of sight scope kind of has its own use. But this hollow sight I'm using, this is definitely my favorite sight in the game. Good refresh rate for a thermal, because a lot of them aren't that super good. You've got a 2x zoom if you need it, which sometimes is nice for trying to shoot something a little bit further out. Slow. Close that door. It's only like 500k from Jaeger. You have to unlock it by doing a quest, and you kind of get that quest later on, but totally worth it. If you really want, whether it's this gun or one of the other thermals, maybe a longer range one. Alright, now I'm getting greedy. Oh! Okay, impact grenade. Well, that was definitely worth grabbing. You know, if the gun's long enough, and you got the right handguard, you could probably put a canted sight on it. If you don't mind being a little bit further down the barrel. It's a good backup. Oh, Wesker, you lost your internet. Ooh. I'm glad it's back. That sucks when that's out. You missed me. Kill the boss. Can of Mojek. Oh, wow. Those are done crafting already. Nice. What's nice, too, is for quests and stuff, the hideout, anything you craft in it counts as found in raid. Let's see. I got that dude. Yeah, these were all kind of close together. Guard, guard, guard. Boss. Wait a second. Yeah, but those are all really close, so I had to have... Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't kill anybody shooting across the thing. I don't think. Alright, well, hey, it is what it is. Man, the grind to level 72 is real. Oh my gosh. I think 79 is max level. That's gonna be stupid amount of XP. And I'm at the point where I don't really have a lot of quests left to get that XP, so it's kills. Yeah, okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't really have room for anything. Time to play the Tarkov pastime of inventory Tetris, probably. I'm gonna take that off. Is this even... Nah, that's not worth a lot. Leave that guy on there. Yeah, I need to just start getting rid of crap. Oh, it got a buff. No, it didn't matter just because I'm dumping it. There's 50k. Can I sell the SR25? Oh yeah, people will buy it. I might just do that depending on the durability. It's at 90, that's fine for a DMR. Okay, these guys are nuts. It's not that expensive. Do 60k, I think that's fair. Not trying to rip anybody off. Can I get rid of this moonshine? Oh, it went down in price. Lamb. Okay, that's way too much. I'm gonna sell mine for 50. I don't want to be that big of a jerk. condensed milk. $4,900. That key's not really worth anything. I might just dump it. For how much I fired that, didn't really lose a lot of durability. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, I got way too much Cellawas. We're selling some of these off. Holy cow, dude. That's just a lot of them. They take damage, but not quite that much. Dude, class 6 plates. Beautiful. Can never have enough of those. Nope. And milk's always good to barter. Usually pretty easy money. Dude, there's like no Iskras on the market? What? Alright, I'll do 40. I don't want to go too high. Interesting that guy posted his for 29. Those aren't really selling yet. What about... that's... Whatever, I'll get rid of this. 50... Whoops. See if I can get rid of those. Oh, the Tangia thing. That thing is always in the way when I don't need it. There we go. Drives me nuts, man. Okay, I got another SJ1. Some more sugar. So I'll be crafting some moonshine. Good ammo. Haven't really been running that platform, so I might... Oh, I can't post anything yet. Also, these D batteries, you can trade them... Oh, I need another one. Oh, they're going for too much. I'm not going to buy one. But those D batteries you can trade in for a Reap-IR mount. And... those... Oh, he posted 100 rounds for that. 1, 4, 6, 8, whatever. That's fine. You can sell yours first. Alright, I'm going to do 50 on that. I know that'll sell. So much money. It's ridiculous. I have so many money cases full of rubles at this point. Dude, jeez, there's another stack. Goodness gracious. That's the thing. I mean, you don't necessarily have to go to labs and load up on stims and stuff to make money. You can do it just by kind of picking up a lot of things you just naturally find in raid and make some money off of it. Yeah, I see people wanting to go to labs and stuff. And labs is nice, but you don't have to go to labs to make money. That's another thing. You know, I was talking earlier about some issues I see folks that try to help out these newer people so often. I'll get people that got kind of frustrated and decided they want to find somebody else to play with. Because they went with some higher level person that said, hey, I can make you a bunch of money, let's go to labs. And a lot of times that is going to probably turn out pretty well. But sometimes these new folks don't really know what they're doing. They get toasted in there. And they ain't getting their gear back. And if they're taking their starter gear that they get for a new account, a lot of that isn't necessarily great. And then it's gone. Like, that's it. There's no more gear. What's in this? BT? Eh, what the heck, 588. $34. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these. I have so many CMS at this point. And don't really use them that much. Because the AI right now doesn't really shoot at my limbs, it just shoots at my head, and I either live or I don't. Let's see if I can find my armor case. I hope I don't need to buy another one. I've got an absolutely stupid amount of plates. I really do. More CMS. Oh my goodness. Like, I even try to give those away to new folks I run into, and I still end up with an overabundance. Ooh, that's so low. I'll move that guy up there. I used to have that revolver grenade launcher, and I got it like right at the beginning of PVE, and I kept it for a really long time, and then I started to run out of room, so I was like, well, I haven't used this, I'm gonna get rid of it. I've never gotten another one. Will not drop for me, and now I kind of regret getting rid of it. Like, I regret it a lot. Wait, did I already... I think these are... Oh, I can put... Eh. There we go. I can put one in there. Yeah, that's the only... Need to put my knife in there. Do I still have it laying around? Yes, I do. If you can get your hands on a cultist knife, make sure you keep it. There's a few quests that need them, and yeah, those guys don't spawn super often. Which is one reason why I'm going well out of my way to find them. Hey, there we go. Found a... Nice. All right. I don't want to spend forever in my inventory, but I do need to straighten this stuff out a bit at some point. Get where my nade. Yeah, oh wait, that's not the right ones. That's for the launcher. There we go. $81K, yeah, that's not too crazy. Alright, cool. Oh, something's done crafting. Well, let's take a look at that now. I might have to relaunch the game. It's starting to freeze up a bit. The game has, and it's had for a long time, memory leak issues. I hope they get that fixed by 1.0 release, but I would not expect them to fix it ever at this point, because that's been in the game since forever, pretty much. So sometimes it's good to just relaunch the game every so often, especially if you don't have a lot of RAM. You almost need like 32 gigs to run this, and a halfway decent card. Alright. Let's see. That's really interesting. Alright. Much better. Much, much better. Alright. Okay, it's already fully repaired. Cleared that all out. Alright, let's go back in. Hopefully we still have some more night. Not much, but we do have some. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can get here. Hopefully we can bag some cultists. All right, let's get some. So one reason why I actually picked this SMG over the others, magazines will get certain benefits and get certain debuffs. So you can see 50% faster check modifier. So if I want to check how many rounds are in the mag, it's pretty quick. compared to some of the other mags, which is really helpful. Oh, you know what? Let's pop a Meldonin real quick. But a lot of times when you have bigger magazines, you're going to take a lot of big penalties. -4 ergonomics is nothing. Failure to feed, very low. Which means, generally speaking, you're not going to fail to feed your round. And again, you're getting 41 rounds. That's not bad. There is a 50-round magazine for this thing, but you're taking a lot of negatives for running. Ooh. Kind of wonder if I am hitting these guys at all. They're like way down there. They're fighting something. I don't know if those are PMCs or scavs. Could easily be either one. Actually, it even could be guards, because the boss can spawn over there. I was helping a new guy one time, and our first raid together, loaded in, and wouldn't you know it, Rashala was over there. Oh, you know what? I was hitting over there. Those are the bullet impacts. Don't you run from me. I don't know. Those guys are being really goofy. Sounds like one of them's got a shotgun. Or no, that's somebody else. That sounds like it's over by gas. I don't want to waste too much time. We got to get over there. So the cultists will spawn from 2200 to 0600. Bro, die. Am I mistaken, or did I see another red? Bro! Yeah, there is a... What is with all the scabs here, man? So in PvE, you wouldn't run into this so much because there's multiple things shooting that'll get the scavs' attention. In PvE, you're gonna get hordes of scavs chasing you down just because there's not a lot of other targets that are gonna get their attention. That's one reason why I take so much ammo in with me. Like, what? Kind of ashamed of myself for missing that one shot. Yeah, I think as soon as I get aim drills maxed out, I'm going to be learning how to better point aim. In which case, I'll start running an actual longer range scope. What is that at right now? Where's aim drills? Oh, aim drills is maxed! I didn't realize I maxed it! Oh, okay. Oh, that reduces aiming sound. Interesting. Oh my god, there's another guy. Bruh. Bro. Can you not be alive? Very inconvenient for me. This is one thing that a lot of people I've seen coming from PvP have to adjust to, though. It's the amount of enemies you're going to be fighting. Hey, don't call me that in Russian, you jerk. Oh, that's a suppressed pistol. Most of the Russian I know I learned from this game. Which admittedly isn't much, but... Oh, we got a... Ooh, a tank battery. Oh, God, do I try to pull this thing out? That's gonna weigh me down so much. Oh, honestly, it's not even really worth it for me. Forget it. I got 2 billion rubles. Do I really need a tank battery? No. Oh my gosh, hybrid ammo. That's good. That is really nice. And kind of expensive. So that is for the SIG, what is it? MCX. I want to make sure I get the right melee weapon. I think it's spear. Yeah, the spear. Which is a really unique caliber. But in this game, it's pretty darn good. This gun is crazy. Hybrid is the best armor pen ammo for this thing right now. Guaranteed through 4, medium through 5, but it does a lot of armor damage, so if it doesn't punch through it, it's gonna really mess them up. 914 meters a second velocity. Like, you have, like, almost no delay from when you fire your shot to it hitting. Even at a fairly long distance. It's crazy. The only maybe downside is that at most, I think you can have 25 round mags. I don't remember if any of the 50 rounders work with it. And it's one of the few guns where the best ammo for it doesn't have a high chance to, like, misfire. The FMJ has a heightened chance to misfire, but hybrid does not. But hybrid's like, I think it's 14 USD a bullet or something. Just absolutely ridiculous. Bro. I think these guys wait till I show up and then they run. But when I shot him in the leg, he quit running. But yeah, spear is, I would argue in this game, one of the best rifles in general. You just gotta deal with a smaller magazine, but it only takes like maybe 2 to 3 bullets just shooting thorax to nail and put somebody down. Which isn't asking for a lot. Oh god! Ed, no, don't eat my stream! Don't eat my stream! Oh gosh. Oh no! I am so glad the cultists and the boss don't seem to be here right now. This would very much mess me up. Ooh, 20 grand. How's it going, third place? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. I was in the mood for some Tarkov. Trying to hunt cultists. Just living. Hey, you know, you're on the right side of the grass. That's what's important. You know, in spite of, you know, what the old drivers are trying to do, right? Hawk JSP. Oh, that's Desert Eagle ammo. I'm not gonna keep that. PCB. It's a little bit of money usually. Kind of disappointed there's no alcohol in here to drink. Oh! Oh my goodness. RPK and big magazine for the Saiga. Although I don't think that's the best one, but it is one. Oh, that's a lot of ammo. Can I fit that in? Oh, that's a 1x2. Oh, I can't put that in there. Interesting. I thought you could store those. I didn't even zoom it in. Let's go. Let's go. Nobody talking shiz on my MCX or my MPX. Pretty much all of the weapons by SIG in this game I do like. I like this gun. I like the 300 Blackout, even though I wish it performed a little bit better in game. Still a fairly decent gun. Especially if you're going for flesh damage and not worried about pen. Because right off the bat, pretty much, once you get Jaeger, which doesn't take too long, you get access to Whisper, which is one of the better flesh rounds in the game. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to take that. That's a dead guy. Wait, no, that's the way I came. That was the dude I just put down, actually. Let's see. Can I hit this sniper from this? Yeah, he's not alive. Even at that range, pretty reliable shot. Take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna have to work on getting good at point firing. Like, I can kind of do it, I just don't do it often. Crack house up before we extract. Never know, might get really, really lucky and find a LEDX. There's ammo that spawns in here, and sometimes it's even worth picking up. But usually, like this time, it's not. I always like checking this guy, because he can be here. There could be a gold chain sitting there if he's not. Serial goes for money. DGS will go for some money. No, Taz isn't necessarily the best gun ever. I know a lot of people hate the Taz. But man, you throw a 5-round magazine in that thing and you have the right ammo, you can definitely take some things out. Maybe I'll run some Taz when I work on the shotguns, trying to max them out. But it takes forever to level up your weapon type masteries. Like, the guns themselves don't take long to max out, but the freaking... Oh, that's a dead body over there. I didn't make that dead body. Somebody else made that dead. Somebody's like... Am I going crazy or did I actually... What the frick? Let's see if I get a response. No! Okay, I'm crazy. I thought I heard a scav and I didn't. Jeez. Nothing like a pineapple sanity check. Really? No, no armor repair kit? Come on, game. They're kind of rare, but it's still worth checking it. Chance to buff your equipment. And... and just a free repair? Heck yeah. Now you may be wondering, how did I instantly search that box? Well, if you max out your search skill, you get to do cool stuff like that sometimes too. And of course, you level it up by searching through containers for hours and hours. Just one of those things you're going to get eventually if you play enough. So in my opinion, the RPK, not exactly the best gun in the world. It's okay, but 545 by 39 can be a little bit hit or miss sometimes, performance-wise. And you can't really get the recoil down on this guy, which I don't like. I wish we could mod this. So, and then like if you really want to get it down, then you got to make this thing long as hell, which kind of sucks. Like it's okay, you can get okay recoil, but again, your barrel's gonna be long as heck, which isn't exactly great if you're in a tighter spot. If you make it shorter, is it the worst ever? No, but I don't know. I think a lot of it actually is the spray pattern. Spray pattern's kind of iffy on this guy. I'll keep it though. Maybe I'll run it just for the heck of it at some point. Whoops. Wait, what? What the heck? Oh my gosh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Oat flakes usually sell pretty well, and you'll get, like a lot of the other food items, it'll either go for like 20-some K to like 40-something, depending on what's going on. You can keep it and hope that it goes up, but a lot of times you just gotta be willing to sell something for less, because it sitting in your inventory isn't making you money, taking up space. And then what you'll end up doing is buying containers so you can hold more crap, which is going to actually cost you money. Okay. These are, I think, shotgun rounds, aren't they? Yeah, projectile buckshot. I've not had a lot of luck with those. I've tried them. They're kind of cheap when people sell them. At least, you know, for those kind of rounds, they're cheap. But I don't know. I can't really get into them that much. Just sometimes it'll take something out and sometimes it won't. And I want a little bit more assurance. Good old hybrid. Yeah, to unlock the hybrid rounds for that gun. Oh my gosh, dude, really? They want that? Alright, I'll put some on the market. I'm feeling generous. I'll do 50K. Get somebody a cheaper rangefinder. than what's out there. I don't know how quickly that's gonna sell. I'll probably regret doing that, but whatever. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. $4.99. You know, I'm gonna do $6.74. I'm sure it'll get bought up. But usually anything for a barter or a craft that's halfway decent is going to be worth a little bit of money. And those are some of the safer items to loot, in my opinion. I don't know if those energy drinks are still... Yeah, there's... Oh, they're almost done. Alright, we'll wait for those to finish. I'll pull them out and queue up some new ones. Ooh, this is almost done, too. Yeah, we do one more raid. That'll be ready. Sweet. And I can make more moonshine. Oh, that's piranha. Oh, that makes 60. That's actually not terrible. These are worth a bunch of money, too. I'll often flip these, so... those will get bought up. Alright. Restock hasn't happened yet. Shoot. Usually if you got a bunch of stuff to sell, you want to sell the things that are likely going to sell quicker before you put your other stuff, otherwise you're going to be waiting. And really just kind of knowing what order to post stuff in. A lot of that's just going to be experience. It really is. Oh, why is it? Oh, because it's on me, duh. Sweet. Yeah, I really like these energy drinks. They're just really nice for getting that immunity up. Anything that gives you a negative, anything that gives you a debuff when you use it, once that debuff expires, you'll get XP. And all the stuff I've been popping here, I mean, you haven't gained a lot of progress. It's just super slow, unfortunately. Well, it's daytime. There's not going to be any cultists to... I guess let's do an interchange. Maybe I can run into Killa and get a kill on him. Or he'll just lay me out like the noob I am. But depending on how long this raid goes, this might be the last one for the night. So hopefully it's a good one. Forget how many kills I am into getting the 100 for kill. I think I'm around 30. I've kind of been hoping they'd do a 100% boss spawn event and then just kind of spam run the heck out of it. Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, I'm at 33 out of 100. Ugh. I want to get that achievement. I don't even want the tracksuit because I think the cultist outfit is a heck of a lot cooler. But I don't know. Going for the achievements gives you something to do when you don't really have much for tasks. Again, if you find, I don't know, some of my explanations, I guess, playing this helpful, and you like what you're seeing, make sure you give me a follow on whatever platform you're watching. I don't stream just Tarkov. I do a few different things. But I do want to try to do more Tarkov. Okay, how do I want to go about this? This is going to be really risky. Because if Killa's in here, he's going to be right up on the side. And he's just gonna dome me. So I think... So one thing that's kind of not a bad idea is just chuck a nade and see if anyone yells. Usually the bosses have a very distinct voice. So if they respond to it, you're gonna be able to tell. That is a scav. He's probably bleeding. And I did a lot of damage to him. Let's see. I want to do something stupid. Oh God, who is that? I love those melee kills, man. This, the M2 is such a freaking crazy weapon. Whoa! That was like all around his head. I have about 28 seconds. I need to drink the next one. If you're really being anal about it... Oh my gosh. Another one. Ooh. You're just a normal scabby boy. Hi, bud. Oh, he's backing up. Dang, I kind of wanted to melee him. But yeah, you can, for one Meldonin, you can get down 3 max energy drinks, but you want to drink the max energy drink first. It's easy to get 2 in if you're not really being anal about paying attention. But the thing is, once you get enough XP... So blue means you're getting extra. Once that disappears, you get normal XP, and then it'll go red, which means it's reduced. And that resets after, like, I think 5 or 6 minutes. What is going on? Where is that shooting at? Okay, there's just shooting everywhere. It sounds like it's out front. Is that really out front? I wonder if that's down below. That might be in the parking garage. You know what? I think it is. I think it's below me. I hope they bring back the Christmas event this year. It was really awesome. A sledgehammer. It was really fun, and running a shotgun was actually one of the best ways to do that event. For fighting normal scavs and having to deal with a bunch of enemies, you just needed something you could load really quickly, or something with really big magazines. Let's run a bunch of slugs. Okay. Oh, time for my third one. So yeah, you can get 3 in before the melatonin debuffs go into effect. And you don't get negative immunity XP gain until you've had like 4 of those. So you do 3, then you get the melatonin. And that gets you pretty much the most you're going to get at a time in a raid. Okay. There was a guy down there. That's a scav, I think. Send it. It sounded like a normal scav to me. I don't know. Don't really need the money. I don't know why I keep earning it, but I do. This game just like turns you into a looter. Becomes habit. Normally, though, if I'm helping out new folks, I just let them have all the stuff. I've even given away marked room loot, like key cards and crap. It's like, yeah, they'll do that more good than me. Ooh. Is that a... Didn't even notice me. Definitely a scav. That is the man himself. Oh, when you're done firing, I'm gonna fuck you up, buddy. Yeah, take a trip. Take a trip. There we go. That's the way you do it. I'll teach him how to Dougie. I'm so glad I was listening. Like I said, sound matters. There he is, the tracksuit and the armor don't lie. Let's kill himself. Look at that. Look at that. Oh? He pulled back really quick. Oh, he's hurt really bad. He's coughing. Good. Oh my gosh, my mags were getting low. I'm glad I took him out when I did. He's probably bleeding too. So we'll just let him suffer for now. We can tell where he's at because of his audio cues. That's really, really bad in PvP. You get low health or somebody blacks your stomach, you start coughing. Because it's just constantly broadcasting where you are to everyone around you. Just taking my sweet time. I didn't even damage his armor. Hey, buddy. That's one nice thing about either doming or leg metting somebody. Their stuff is untouched. Oh. Oh, God. Wait, why did she respond to that? I didn't even press my... Oh, boy. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm supposed to have to do a push-to-talk thing for that to work, so that's kind of... That's interesting. I'm just throwing these old-fashioned smoke grenades for throwing XP. Might as well. Oh my god, sugar? Really? I'll take that. Freaking Killa, man. I took him out like the punk he is. That was funny watching him trip after he died. He's like, whoop! I'm taking a slip. Well, that's 34 kills out of 100. But that's the thing. There's two ways to take something out. Make its health hit 0 by just draining all of its health, or, yeah. Punch through its armor and do enough damage that way. Car battery, no thank you. But that's awesome. I could run this if I really wanted. Only thing that sucks is his plates are ceramic. So they don't really repair. Once they're damaged, that's it's kind of it. Otherwise, it's not bad armor. But no, I generally prefer to run other stuff. But for the weight and everything, it's not bad. I think he used to have steel plates. And BSG decided to nerf his stuff, so it wouldn't be as useful and people wouldn't as much, which is really I hate when developers do that. Here's something good. And we saw that people are running it because it's good. So instead of making other things good, we're just going to make the thing that people want to run suck really badly. So they don't use it anymore. Did I get... Is he alive or not? I would like to believe I got those guys with that nade, but I don't have any hard evidence yet. And whether PvP or PvE, you want to be a little bit cautious. Make sure they're dead before you... Bro. I don't know, that recoil's killing me. I don't know why this thing recoils like it does. Oh. I think they nerfed the MCX a little bit. Or MPX, rather. I had a really good date here the other day. I think it was yesterday, actually. Again, I was helping somebody. And there are 4 PMCs outside on the other side of that ramp. So they weren't in this enclosed area. And they started shooting at us as soon as we spawned in, because we spawned over here. And I lobbed a nade, man. And this nade landed right there, took 3 of them out. There was only 1 guy left. Such a nice nade. I just, like, lobbed that thing. It was awesome. I wish I was recording. Definitely one of my better nade throws. Well, again, I wasn't recording, so... Like, I wasn't streaming or recording when I did it. Like, a lot of times I play... I don't normally stream this game. I'm words and talking in sentences. A lot of times I'm not streaming when I play this. Ooh, those are good. Those are worth some dinero there. I'll take that. That might not be too bad either. But yeah, I wasn't streaming or recording or anything, and normally I record just in case I get in with somebody and they intentionally team kill me. Because that can get you banned from the official EFT server, and I wanted as proof. Although, honestly, most people don't do that. And the PvE players are usually kind of like... They're kind of better in general. Like, it's gonna sound kind of horrible to say it, but usually the PvP players, like, a lot of times, they're just kind of assholes. Not all of them, but a lot of them are just kind of, like, really, really not great. PvE players, not so much. Like, they're not usually gonna give you so much trouble. And they really want a cooperative experience more than, you know, really anything else. Which is why they're here, but... Fours. So I usually find that team killing and, like, trolling is a lot less of a thing in PvE Tarkov. Which is another reason why I like it. Another reason why I like it. Paying attention, thought you just did. Nah. But, yeah, we might have time for one more raid. It's getting dark. If it's late enough, we could do a cultist hunt. That's all good third place. But I don't know. Maybe I'll start streaming Tarkov a little bit more than I have in the past. That's a problem. I have a lot of games I like to play, and people want to watch me play. And I only stream so much. I tend to stick with the same like handful of games. That's why I wouldn't really like sell myself as like say a variety streamer or anything like that. I like how he fired an entire mag at me and had to reload. His mags are full. I know they do that so the bosses don't run out of ammo and everything, but that's kind of... Well, no. Was the one empty? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Maybe the one was empty, like it should have been. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff here. Dude, this pristine Killa helmet. Level 6 protection for the face, but man, you're looking through like a mail slot. Maybe I'll keep this and throw it to somebody for fun. I don't know. Another almost like full durability RPK. I don't really run them, but eh. I got room for it. I'll keep it for now. I need to go through some of my 545 ammo at some point anyway. I've got so much of it. It just accumulates over time. For me, BT, I'd almost never run it. I don't like it that much. But it, the AI definitely does work with it. And it has done work on me with it. But I don't quite get the same performance from it. Yeah, these Comtacs, those are expensive. What are those going for right now? Yeah, like almost 400k a piece. And they're kind of good to get just because they're one of the few headsets you can wear under like a fully modded airframe. The Comtac 5s and 6s. And the 6s give you the most boost to your audio radius. Let's see. Alright, well... I don't know, it's kind of... I need more junk to sell. Getting overloaded a little bit here. But yeah, this MPX, it's doing work for me. It's doing really good work. I like this gun. I don't think it gets the credit it deserves. It is a fine weapon. This is my best recoil build. I wonder... It would be cool if you could get a longer barrel for it, but I don't think you actually can. It'd give it like a little bit more range and muzzle velocity. But, you know, I think... Yeah, it's almost 11. I'm going to call that it for the night. Thank you, everybody that stopped by to watch today. I appreciate it. And, I don't know. Like I said, maybe we'll stream Tarkov again sometime in the future. If you want to see more, make sure you give me a follow on whatever platform you're watching me on, and I don't know, drop a comment somewhere and say, hey, dude, we want to see more Tarkov. If there's anything in particular you want to see, you want me to go over, you know, let me know. But for now, folks, as always, take care. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But for now, this is Agent Ice, signing off.